Copy of deposition, my lord. Page file of last. Last.
It appears, my lord, earlier it was disposed of by Honorable Justice B.P. Rautare.
Two co-accused persons first granted bail by my lord.
No. That is not the criteria. This particular petitioner's bail application was rejected by which bench?
BP Rautare court ହେଇଥିଲା.
Whether this petitioner had come earlier to this court or this is the first one,
ନାଇଁ earlier dispose of ହେଇଥିଲା Honorable Justice BP Rautare court ରେ.
then it has to go to that bench. Show me that notice, जो order टा ହେଇଛି जो ଏବେ. ମୁଁ କଣ କହିଲି ସେ order ଟା ଦିଅ ଯୋଉଟା order ହେଇଛି.
Thereafter also twice was granted interim bail by my lord Justice B.P.
No, that order perhaps it reads like this, that if a particular bench has rejected the bail application of a particular man,
Yes, sir.
second time it has to go to that very bench.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, if it's a new bail application and it has not been previously filed, whichever application has been disposed of by one of the honorable judge for the first time, it has to go to that bench.
Yes, sir.
So even though the roster is not with that particular judge, it has to go. That notice should be always here at this place. No, that's not the that 482. The bail matter. This one. While scrutinizing a bail application under 439, the stamp reporting section shall verify if any other bail application under section so and so arising out of the same affair were disposed of earlier. The stamp reporter shall indicate the dates of disposal of the earlier bail applications along with the names of the honorable judges who decided those applications. The subsequent bail application under 439, including application for so and so, submitted before the honorable judge who at the earliest decided any of the earlier bail applications once decided on merit or disposed of as we done. In the event this so and so is not available, if none of the honorable, all right, it is stated by the, close it. That the earlier bail application of the petitioner in BLAPL number 2880 of 2019 was disposed of by Honorable Justice B.P. Rautray. List this matter along with so and so before appropriate bench with the approval of the Honorable Chief Justice. The learned counsel for the petitioner filed the certified copy of deposition of the witnesses which are taken on record. Yes.
Item 2.
May I please, my lord? My lord, your lordship was directed to get instruction regarding the deposition of money on the learned court below.
Just a minute. It's a disposed of matter. Why it has come?
IA, my lord. This is IA. IA number 553 of 23.
Okay. Instruction was sought for from the learned JMFC 3 Taking Port, Cuttack, as to how much amount the petitioner has deposited as per the bail order passed. So the letter has come. Letter received, yes, at flag F. So the amount is 38 lakhs 66,000.
My lord.
So what is the balance amount?
4 lakh 302.
What amount have directed to deposit in which order?
My lord, in order dated 29/6/21,
Just
passed by
29/6/21. Okay, the order is that ₹42 lakhs 96,302.
Yes, my lord. And out of that, 38 lakh 66,000 has already been deposited.
So what has now happened?
NBW has issued, my lord,
Why?
because of I could not pay the rest of the installment in due time.
Subsequent to the order of 29/6/2021, an IU was filed for modification of the order, and your lordship passed the order that the petitioner shall pay 2 lakh by the end of every month. So now they have defaulted the payment subject due to that NBW.
So you are to pay now, Ajay, fine. It is 4,30,000 and 302.
Yes, ma'am.
That is the amount.
Yes.
So you have there was also judicial order that you are to pay 2 lakhs each month.
Yes.
So why have you not complied with?
My lord,
He has
due to
rightly.
paucity of fund, my lord, I have already deposited 38 lakh 66,000.
All right. So you want to go to jail?
No, my lord.
Then
I want some time, my lord.
It has already been granted to you. That has already been granted to you, and that order has been already modified.
Yes, my lord.
the order has been modified and you have taken instruction. As per that instruction also, to deposit this amount, I am granting you till August, entire amount by August 14th.
My lord, 2
Otherwise,
months,
you will be
September.
taken into judicial custody. You are now, that order has been passed when? IN number 553 Tanu. That is that IN number 553.
And the present application is IN number 553.
Right. IN number 553, he has that NBW was issued on 28/2/2023. That he wants stay.
Yes.
All right. IN number 553 of 2023. There is an application filed by the petitioner Pankajini Jena for stay of order dated 28/2/2023, passed by the Lanin JMFC-3 cock taking bracket ends court, Cuttack in GR case number 368 of 2021 2021. In issuing non-bailable warrant of arrest against her, the Lanin counsel for the petitioner submitted that as per the order of bail dated, what is that date? Order of bail date is?
My lord, 29/6/21.
29/6/2021. Out of 42,96,302, the petitioner had already deposited a sum of rupees 38,66,000 and is ready and willing to clear the balance amount of rupees 4,30,302 by end of August. And therefore, the execution of non-bailable warrant of arrest be stayed. As per the order dated 14/7/2023, the Lanin JMFC-3 cock taking court, Cuttack, has submitted a report which also indicates that the petitioner has deposited sum of rupees 38,66,000. The Lanin counsel for the, you are appearing for whom?
Informant.
The Lanin counsel for the informant opposed the prayer made in the interim application. Considering the submission made by the Lanin counsel for the respective parties, the time is granted till end of August 2023 to the petitioner to deposit the balance amount of rupees 4,30,302 and the issuance of the NBW shall not be executed till that date. The order like the order dated 28/2/2023 relating to execution of NBW remains stayed till that date. It is made clear that if the petitioner doesn't deposit the aforesaid amount within the time stipulated, the order shall revive and the Info City Police Station inspector in charge will be at liberty to arrest the petitioner. IA is disposed of. A free copy of the order be handed over to the London Council for the state, which will be forwarded to the concerned police station. Yes.
Obliged by this.
Rupees 430,002 to be deposited by end of August 2020. Yes.
Item 3.
May it please, your lordship.
Yeah.
My lord, your lordship, kindly see the last order of your lordship, that is on 14/7/2023.
Yes, Mr. Tripathi.
Yes, madam.
What is your instruction now?
Yes. Yes. Last but one page of a glance. That is the gist. Last para. Undated.
Undated?
24/3/22 ଏଠୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ. Which document we required and what?
Just a minute. Last but one
Page.
it starts from the board meeting notice.
Last page ଟା ଆଗକୁ separate.
କୋଉ ପେଜ ଟା କୋନ ଆପଣ ପେଜ ନମ୍ବର ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ନା?
Page ଦେଇନା ତା ପର page ଟା undated 24/3. Previous page.
On 24/3/2020.
Yes, ma'am.
Allowing the
Year of IO.
Yes, all right. You have said that on what date you have issued notice. The Mr. Patnaik also the other day pointed out that there is documentary proof to show that in
Yes,
fact,
yes, we are not disputing that, my lord.
no, the when the bail application was earlier disposed of,
Yes,
that was on the submission made that there was no cooperation in spite of the order of this court. The bail was disposed of, but now he is producing
no,
document to show.
yes.
So that is another aspect.
Aspect.
Now the thing is that you want some documents, right?
Document which he is not producing at all.
Provided that, have you given a copy to Mr. Patnaik?
No, my lord.
Then how
No,
can
my
you do that? What document you require?
That data we have written in 91 notice.
No, it's all right. Now today you are filing.
That the particular document which his son was appointed as director, we required that resolution. But he told that we have supplied by registered post. But in the registered post, he had supplied bill, pending bill amount only.
It's all right. If let Mr. Patnaik obtain instruction, if these documents, you give the please page number, it's creating confusion.
Yes.
In court copy as well as the
Yes,
copy which has been given to Mr. Patnaik, you give the, so if you require these 5 numbers of documents,
Yes.
if you say that none of these 5 documents have been given to you, that is your case.
My lord, ମୁଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ଆଇଆସି ଅଛି। ମୁଁ 10 ତାରିଖ ଜଏନ୍ କଲି 10/7 ରେ କେସର ଚାର୍ଜ ନେଲି। ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟିଗେସନରେ ସାର୍ ପାଇଲି ତାଙ୍କ ଗୋଟେ ରେଜଲ୍ୟୁସନ ହେଇଥିଲା। ରେଜଲ୍ୟୁସନ କପିରେ ସେ ରେଜଲ୍ୟୁସନ କପିଟାକୁ ଆମର ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
ଆପଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ସେ ରିଜଲ୍ୟୁସନଟାରେ ଅଭିଷେକ ମହାପାତ୍ରଙ୍କୁ କମ୍ପାନୀର ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ହିସାବରେ ନିଯୁକ୍ତି କରାଗଲା। ସେଇ ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ରିଜଲ୍ୟୁସନଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଦରକାର।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
ଇଏ ଗୋଟେ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ, ଆଉ କଣ ଦରକାର?
ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଯୋଉଥିରେ କି ଆଲିଗେସନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନ, ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ସେଇଟାରେ ଯୋଉ ସିଗ୍ନେଚର ହେଇଛି ମୋର ଏବଂ ଅନ୍ୟ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ମାନଙ୍କର ସେଟା ଫେକ୍ ଅଛି ବୋଲି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା, ତ ସେଇ ଆପଣ ସେଇ ରିଜଲ୍ୟୁସନଟା ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ କଲେ ଆପଣ ଏଟା ଫେକ୍ ସିଗ୍ନେଚର କି ନାହିଁ ସେଟା ଆପଣ ଇଏ କରିବେ। ସୋ ଏପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ସେ ସେଇଟା ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି। ସୋ ଇଏ ଗୋଟେ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ, ଆଉ କଣ ଆପଣ 5ଟା ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ନା? If this particular document will do, then I will ask him to produce that document. Mr. Patnaik? No, I am not able to. Please unmute yourself. It's not audible. You are not.
Yes, my lord. Is it audible?
And now it is audible. What he wants, the appointment of Abhishek Mahapatra as the director of the company on the basis of a resolution. He wants the copy of that resolution. I think it would be available. So hand it over to, because the allegation is that the signatory to those resolution, there are some fake signatures. That was the complaint lodged. So he wants to verify about the authenticity of the complaint made by the informant. So that resolution copy you produce before him on a particular date, then we'll fix at another date. So can please ask your client to go and produce it before on Monday itself, so that it can be taken off next Friday. Just one document, that is the resolution for appointment of Abhishek Mahapatra as the director of the company. You want this document? All right.
My lord, can we submit, my lord?
Yes.
My lord, actually in the reply we have stated all the copies and documents are under lock and key of informant, my lord. Under the lock and key of the informant, my lord.
By
He
the
has
informant.
locked the office entirely.
Informant himself, if that would have been there with him, he would have definitely produced before the IO because it would have supported his case that it's a fake document.
Yeah, apart from that, Miller, the informant was disqualified as a director in 20, and this person appointed in 21. How
It's all right. So make a clear statement whether the resolution is available or not. Otherwise, I will dispose of the bail application. He just wants this particular document.
So 7 days time may be given.
All right. What is your name?
Rajendra Swain.
You are the
IIC of Raghunath Palli.
The Mr. Swanshu, the inspector in charge of Raghunath Palli police station, is present. Persons to the order dated Swanshu, and he files a detailed investigation report today in court, which is taken on record. Let a copy of the report be furnished to Mr. Patnaik, land senior advocate, by Monday, that is 31st of July 2023. The IAC stated that he has taken over the investigation of the case, that is Raghunath Palli PS case number 43 of 2022. And he requires the resolution copy in which Abhishek Mahapatra, accused, he is one of the accused in this case. Okay, accused Abhishek Mahapatra has been appointed as director of the company. What is the company name?
The
Brahmani NG Private Limited. As it is the case of the informant that the signatures appearing in the said resolution are fake, right? The Mr. Patnaik Sappara, land senior advocate, submits that he wants to obtain instruction from the petitioner regarding availability of such resolution copy with him, and if it is available, it would be produced before the IIC. If it is available, Mr. Patnaik, you produce it before the IIC by 5th of August 2023. I am granting you 1 week time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. By 5th of August 2023. Matter to be listed on 11th of August 2023. So I think, and I write down, no further order relating to interim protection is necessary in view of the order passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, so and so. Is the last status, okay. Free copy of the order be handed over to the Land and Council for the state personal appearance of the IIC of Raghunath Police Station is dispensed with.
May I submit, my lord? May I submit something, my lord? My lord, I am appealing for the informant, my lord. Let a copy of the affidavit.
Land Council for the informant is present. A copy of this investigation report shall also be furnished to the Land and Council for the informant. Make 2 copies, Mr.
Yes, sir.
And you also give the page number here, right? Page number.
Obligers.
May kindly next.
What is the offense here?
21 NDPS Act.
Is it your first application?
First application.
So you have received the case diary?
Well, last
Mr.
occasion, my lord, not for instruction.
He made a submission last time
My lord.
that except the confessional statement of co-accused before police,
My lord.
there is no other material
lord.
against the petitioner.
Yes, ma'am.
And the petitioner is in judicial custody since 23/11/2020.
My lord.
And you wanted time to verify the case diary, whether that is the only material or any other material. Apart from that, whether there is any criminal antecedent against.
No antecedent, and that is the already on the basis of the co-accused statement, he has been arrested. My lord.
Why are you seeking for time?
Election time.
What is your name?
Tapan Kumar Swain.
Or Mr. T.K. Swain, Land Counsel appearing for the petitioner. Submitted that the petitioner is in judicial custody since Kevin Roylani.
23/12/2022.
23/12/2022. And charge sheet has already been submitted. What are the offenses? 21 and 29. 21 commercial quantity to?
My lord, 1 kg 149 gram brown sugar.
21C as you. 21C and 29 of the NDPS Act. On the last date, that is on 21/7/2023, the Learning Counsel for the petitioner made a submission that except the confessional statement of co-accused before police, there is no other material against the petitioner. The Learning Counsel for the state took time to verify the same and also to obtain instruction about criminal antecedents, if any, against the petition. Mr. Orpanand Das, an additional government advocate, today on verification of the case diary, fairly submitted that there is no criminal antecedent against the petitioner and except the confessional statement of co-accused before police, there is no other material against the petitioner. Considering the submission made by the Land Counsel for the respective parties, nature of accusation against the petitioner, period of detention of the petitioner in judicial custody, absence of any criminal antecedent against the petitioner, and since the only material available against the petitioner is the confessional statement of co-accused before police, keeping in view the ratio laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court in case of Tufan Singh versus State of Tamil Nadu reported in so, I am inclined to release the petitioner on bail. This man is an outsider or local man?
Local.
Okay.
Item 7.
Yes, Kuntia.
Your lordship called for the status report, my lord.
Item number 7, it is not you. You.
May I please, lordship? Yeah, my lord. The petitioner is in custody since last 2 years, my lord. And it's a case under 395. Last occasion,
in this case also, Mr. Das, you took time to obtain instruction about the criminal antecedent. So any criminal antecedent?
No,
no. Okay, then what about the, he filed the copy of the bail order of the co-accused person?
The TI period is identified last occasion, my lord. And so far the my lord wanted to know the status of the case, my lord. That status was called for.
The status report has come that 2 witnesses have been examined out of 38. He is in custody since what date?
25/5/2020.
25/5/2020.
2020.
2020, acha. 25/5/2020. Cognizance taken 458, 395, 212, so on, so okay. Those co-accused persons who have been released on bail, Mr. Das, they were also put to TI period and identified.
My lord,
I have rejected this bail application of this man earlier.
No.
Then why it has come before me?
My lord has granted bail to one of the co-accused who has identified the TI period and
No. Who has dealt with the first application? In this case, there may be several bail application, but it has to go to the bench who has disposed of the first bail application.
my lord, I think my lord has first.
What is that order? In which bail application I have given the
My lord, the BL appeal number 8668 of 2022. My lord, in that case, tag up with another BL appeal 12308 of 2022.
Okay,
two co-accused persons bail application simultaneously passed an order.
That order was passed on
13/4/2023. In that case, one was rejected. Identified in the TI period.
The petitioner so-and-so moved an application for bail before so-and-so, which was rejected. Okay. Learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that the petitioners are in judicial custody since 19/8/2020. Similarly situated co-accused persons have been released on bail in so-and-so. He files the copies of the bail order. Learned counsel for the petitioner further submitted that the petitioners are having no criminal antecedent. Okay. Learned counsel for the state, after going through the evidence of the witnesses supplied to her by the learned counsel for the petition, submitted that PW1 and PW2 not only identified the petitioners in the test identification period but also in the trial court. However, on verification of the case diary, submitted that the petitioner Goda alias so-and-so was having no criminal antecedent. And case diary doesn't reflect any criminal antecedent against Pradeep Jena. So-and-so, nature of accusation and release of the co-accused persons on bail. So that is how the co-accused persons were granted bail. That is the reason. So, no, this particular order was passed by me. But in that bail order, I have mentioned that earlier some of the co-accused persons who have been who were identified, perhaps they were granted bail. So the first one seems to be 8051 of 2020.
Another bail application on 773 2022. Order of pass on 18/1/23.
18/1/23. No, when this order was 8/5/1 সেটা কেবে পাস হইছিল রাশি এটা আগে কি আছে না সো দেখিল বর্তমানে যে নয়া নোটিশটা ছিল না যে স্ট্যান্ডিং অর্ডারটা
8051 টা হচ্ছে 16/11/2021 রে পাস হইছে
হ্যাঁ দ্যাট ইজ দি ফার্স্ট ওয়ান ইন দ্যাট কেস বেল ওয়াজ গ্রান্টেড সো কি গ্রান্ট করছিলে বেল সেটা ସେଠିକି ଯିବ ନା ୟାକୁ ମୁଁ ଯଦି ଆର ମୁଁ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରିଥାନ୍ତି ଆଗରୁ ମୁଁ ଡିଲ୍ କରିଥାନ୍ତି otherwise since it's a fresh one so it has to go to the ସିଏ ବାହାର କରିବ ତମେ କାହିଁ ବାହାର କରୁଛ ଓଟା ସେ କଣ କରୁଛି ସେଠି ଏଠୁ ଫାଇଲ ରଖ That number is 8051 of 2020. What the order of disposal? Aguru back karo. Just 16th November 2021. Okay, say order bahar karo 16th November autol gano. Auri 16th November 21 order ta bahar karo. Right, ha. Nahi kichi asini.
Disposed.
Oh, no, the order has not been uploaded. Back karo.
That is by Honorable Justice
Sasikant Mishra. All right, it appears that the first bail application in connection with this case in BLAPL number 8051 of 2020 has been disposed of on. Hari?
My lord, there is another, my lord, 5972 of 2020.
Disposal date upare number upare depend करनी. Disposal आर disposal date टा देखो जंदी. Hey, back करो. Disposed of on 16/11/2021. सेटा कौन ता पूर्वरु ही जी.
एटा हिते पारे 5972.
कौन सब दंगा चलची. Sure. 16/11/2021. लिखिले ना इटा. से आर नंबर टा देखिले कितना नंबर कौन?
5972 of 2020.
Back करो, back करो. (5972).
ଆଜ୍ଞା। ରତ୍ନାକର ସାହୁ।
এটা কেবে ডিসপোজ অফ হয়েছে? 16/10/20। ହଁ ଏଇଟା ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଆସିଛି ମୋର 16/10/20 ଦେଖି ବ୍ୟାକ୍ କର। ସେଇଟା 16/10/20 ର ଅର୍ଡରଟା ବାହାର କର, ସେ ତଳେ ଅଛି। ଆହୁରି ତଳେ ହଁ ସେଇଠି ବାସ୍ ଠିକ। Scroll down, scroll down. Stay there. Scroll down. Yes, stay there. You see that accused whom I have granted bail is a accused who is against whom charge sheet was submitted under 412 of the Indian Penal Code.
The present petitioner having another BLAPL number, my lord. That is, my lord, BLAPL number 3912 of 2022.
3912 of 22.
My lord.
बाहर कर से रखा आपकी डिस्पोज ऑफ 3912 Justice B. Nursing.
And it was disposed of, my lord, on 25/8/2022.
It appears that
by the Honorable Justice B. Nursing.
Earlier bail application of the petitioner in BLAPL number 3912 of 2022 was disposed of on 25/22 by Honorable Justice B. Nursing. List this matter along with BLAPL number 3912 of 2022 before appropriate bench with the approval of the Honorable Chief Justice. Yes.
Item 8.
Just a minute. First, tell me, is it the first bail application or earlier disposed of?
No, I don't dispose, my lord.
BLAPL number 4817 of 2020.
My lord.
It was disposed of by whom?
By your lordship.
Let us see that order.
No, 25/11/20.
Let me see that. Learned counsel for the state, on the other hand, placed the statement of eyewitness Lakshmi Tudu as well as the postmortem report, which indicates that the deceased has sustained 3 external injuries, which are contusion on the occipital region. Cause of death has been opined to be shock and hemorrhage as a result of those injuries. Material available on record indicate that the petitioner, eyewitness Lakshmi Tudu, and the deceased were present in the bedroom where the incident took place, and the deceased Santosh Singh was a 5-year-old child. In view of the available material on record, nature of so and so, the postmortem report. So liberty was granted to you to renew the prayer for bail after examination of the eyewitness Lakshmi Tudu. What has happened?
After judgment, I have filed a bail application with the lower court.
Yes. No, what is the statement of that witness? Lakshmi Tudu has been examined as PW?
PW, 2, my lord. PW 3.
3.
No,
No,
PW 2, my
PW3.
lord.
Lakshmi Tudu. Have you given the deposition copy to
Yes,
the
my
Land and State Council? Mr. Tripathi,
Yes, my lord.
Dekile PW2 Lakshmi Tudu she was an eyewitness to the occurrence, relying on whose statement I rejected it earlier and give liberty to renew after the examination. I do not know the informant. I know the accused standing in the dock, who is my husband. The deceased is my son. Incident took place on. So at that time, myself, my deceased son, my husband were staying in the house. On that night, my husband returned to our house after driving. On small matter, quarrel ensued between us, and the accused beat me. I had married to Sanjay Singh and was blessed with a son, namely Santosh Singh. When Sanjay started beating me, I left with my son and married to the accused. On the day of incident due to quarrel, the accused killed Santosh by throwing him on the cement wall of our house. Due to such assault, Santosh sustained a bleeding injury on the head and fell down on the ground. Accused gave kick to Santosh, stand up in the stomach of Santosh. My son vomited and died at the spot. A very gruesome murder. A small child was killed in front of the mother.
PW5 is Dr.
My lord, it is UD case, my lord. After 7 months, my lord, I was submitted the FIR, my lord. My lord, in FIR, my lord, I have not given to accusation. After 7 months, my lord, I actually there's FIR against me, my lord.
PW5 is the doctor, Mr.
Yes, my lord.
Can I say evidence copy? The dead body of a male child, 5 years old. There was contusion, this one, so contusion, another contusion. Okay, hematoma in the frontal and occipital area. Opined that all the above injuries are antemortem in nature, could have been caused by hand and blood. Death of deceased was due to as a result of so and so. And you find that it is homicidal in nature.
My lord, after 7 months from the occurrence, I have submitted the FIR, my lord. Family member can FIR din.
Those things are to be looked into at the stage of trial. Now, a statement is coming who is none else than your wife. The wife had married at another place. Her husband tortured her. She was having a son. So she left her first husband, came to you, you married her. Then there was some disturbance in front of the mother. You have killed that child, 5 years old child. First, you threw him on the floor. That head was dashed, and then again, in this way, you just praise the. This is.
Custody minor 16 October 19. Custody minor 16 October 19. Already 4 months, 3 years, 9 months.
16 October
19. 16 October 2019. I mean, last lordship directed that whether the mother of the deceased rejecting or not. Not rejecting in the house of the petitioner.
What is the total number of witnesses?
10 numbers. Out of 10, 5 not rejected.
5 have been examined.
Page 32, para 5.
Yeah.
I have not stated before the IO that the accused killed my son. And after I have not stated before the IO that the accused killed my son.
Which line you are
My lord,
placing?
para 5, my lord, page 32.
Ah.
After 12/3/2019, police has not examined me in this case. I have not stated before the IO that the accused killed my son. My lord, occurrence repeated on 12/3. Thereafter, she has not gone to the police station. She back FIR in police FIR informed police, my lord. The UD case to convert to the my lord. ମୋ ନାଁରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏଫଆଇଆର କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ମୁଁ ପୋଲିସ ଦେଲେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ମୁଁ ମାରିଛି କଣ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା। ୟୁଡି କେସ୍ କନଭର୍ଟ ଟୁ ଦ ଜିଆର କେସ୍। Police may not informant.
Mr. Tripathi?
Yes, sir.
The date is correct, 16/10/2019. The charge sheet custody date टा टिके देखिले। 16/10/2019।
17/10/19।
Okay, 17/10/2019। 3 years, 9 months ago. Out of 10, 5 witnesses have been examined. Are the learned counsel for the petitioner, learned counsel for the state? The learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner is in judicial custody since 17/10/2019. And when he approached this court for bail first time in BLAPL number 4817 of 2020, taking into account the statement of eyewitness Lakshmi Tudu, who is the wife of the petitioner, and the post-mortem report findings, this court, by the order dated 25/11/2020, rejected the bail application. However, liberty was granted to the petitioner to renew the prayer for bail after examination of the aforesaid eyewitness in the trial court. Learned counsel for the petitioner further submitted that the said eyewitness, namely Lakshmi Tudu, has already been examined in the trial court as PW2, and though she has supported the prosecution case in chief examination and stated regarding the overtake committed by the petitioner in killing the deceased Santosh, was a boy aged about 5 years, born to the first husband of PW2. But in the cross-examination, she stated that she had not stated before the IO that the petitioner killed the deceased. Learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that in view of the available material on record, and since eyewitness has already been examined, and at this stage there is no chance of tampering with the evidence, the bail application may be favorably considered. Learned counsel for the state, on the other hand, opposed the prayer for bail, and learned counsel for the submission, I would outline that the first information report was lodged about 7 months after the alleged occurrence. The learned counsel for the state, on the other hand, submitted that the evidence of PW2 is very clinching, and there was no earthly reason on the part of PW2 to implicate her husband falsely in the case of murder of her son. Learned counsel for the state further placed the statement of the doctor bracketed PW5 who conducted post-mortem examination. Considering the submission made by the learned counsel for the respective parties, nature and gravity of the accusation against the petitioner as per the statement of the eyewitness PW2 and the doctor PW5, while not inclining to release the petitioner on bail on merit, but taking into account the period of detention in judicial custody and slow progress of the trial, I am inclined to release the petitioner on interim bail for a period of 3 months. While on interim bail, he shall appear before the learned trial court on each date when the case would be posted for trial. Shall not try to tamper with the evidence, shall not indulge in any criminal activities, violation of any terms and conditions, shall entail cancellation of bail. Yes, next.
Item 10.
My lord, may I please, your lordship? My lord, here my lord was pleased to enlarge the petition on bail. The total amount was involved is 420 and 506. My lord was pleased to enlarge the petition on bail, and total amount was involved 12,77,000 rupees. I deposited 5 lakhs at the first instance, my lord, as per direction of this honorable court. The rest amount has to be deposited in 5 months. That one was the direction 7,77,000 rupees. I have filed modification application. My lord, kindly consider them sympathetically. There is any financial condition is not good. If your lordship will allow me at least 12 installments, my lord, at least.
No, at the first instance, you are required to give cash security of rupees 5 lakh. That you have complied with and you have been released from custody.
Yes,
then an undertaking is to be furnished that you will deposit the 7,77,000 in 5 equal monthly installment, right?
Yes,
and the deposit of the first installment shall commence a month after his release on bail.
Yes, my lord.
So have you deposit any of the installments?
My lord, actually in another case he was also remanded. That is why recently he has been enlarged. 12th of this month, I think.
Now you are required, as per that bail order, you are required to deposit 7,77,000.
That part only.
So when you are released from custody, because that order was passed on 1/5/2023.
Yes, my lord. I had filed just before vacation, but then he was inside the custody because in another case he was entangled. That is why, my lord.
7,70,000. What do you your say that how many installment you say you will deposit in?
My lord, if you also be kind enough to at least give.
I have given 5.
5, my lord. 12, my lord, can I deposit?
7 कर दूची ताकू लक्षे 11,000 टंका लेखा दे देवे 7टा लेखा
10 at least. 10 financial condition बहुत poor.
Yes.
10, my lord, at least.
10.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Tripathi.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you are outside.
I'm outside.
All right. IN number 754 of 2023. This is an application for modification of the order dated 1/5/2023. The Land Council submitted that as per the bail order, the petitioner furnished cash security of rupees 5 lakhs and was released from judicial custody. However, even though he has given undertaking before the land court below to deposit the balance amount of rupees 7,77,000 in 5 equal monthly installments, but on account of financial difficulty, it is not possible on the part of the petitioner to comply such order, and therefore the order be modified, and instead of 5, the petitioner may be permitted to deposit the balance amount in 10 equal monthly installment. Land Council for the state has no serious objection to such prayer. Considering the submission, the order dated so and so is modified to the extent that the balance amount of 7,77,000 shall be deposited by the petitioner in 10 equal monthly installment. The rest part of the order remains unaltered. IA is disposed of.
I'll always mail an urgent copy.
Yes.
Item 11.
Mr. Pavitra Kumar Paiko. Yeah.
That will come next week. Instruction has not come.
What instruction was sought for? Land Council for the State 6 1 week to obtain as per order dated 7/7. Okay. Interim bail application on the ground of ailment of the wife of the petitioner. Medical documents have been annexed. So, is a local man or outsider?
Pani.
Gajpati.
Yes.
So, why are you not obtaining instruction? You have
I have
already
sent
granted.
letter, my lord, to a cousin, but not to receive.
Your Lordship, please may I be permitted to make an humble submission to this one.
Yes.
Lordship, as for the input order dated, that is BL appeal number 7964 of 2021 and the BL appeal number 2830 of 2022, that Annex 3 and 4. On the basis of this honorable court was granted 2-time bail to the petitioner on the ground of element of the wife of the petitioner.
It's all right. The instruction has been sought for, not that is, but that is still awaited. So that is why you asking 1 week more further time. Mr. Tripathi, it will come next Friday. Get it. Land Council for the states takes 1 week time, further time to obtain instruction as per the order dated 7/7/2023. Is this matter on 4th August 2020? Okay.
Much obliged.
Item 12.
Item 12, may I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Here the petitioner is in custody since 11th of February 2019.
What is this interim bail? Are you pressing this one? There is an application for interim bail.
Interim bail is there because I filed an interim bail application.
No. Do you want to press it now or will hear on merit?
My Lord, may hear on merit.
Merit, all right. IN number 814 of 23. This is an application for interim bail. The Land Council for the petitioner doesn't want to press this application. Accordingly, IA is disposed of. Yes, on merit, argue the matter.
CD required. First time it has come.
No, this is not the first time.
What is the offense here?
Offense, my Lord, 20B2C, my Lord. So for the quantity of the ganja seized is much more than the commercial quantity, that is 794 kg, my Lord. But this ganja was seized from a truck. In that truck, the present petitioner, along with some other co-accused persons, were traveling. Your Lordship have considered the case for bail in case of that driver and helper, because that ganja was seized from a cabin prepared in the vehicle, and that was opened with the help of the driver and helper of the vehicle. And as on date, my lord, the alleged cash was also seized from another accused, namely Sushant Digal. He was the helper of the vehicle. Only so far the personal seizure from the present petitioner is concerned, one Vivo mobile phone, nothing else, my lord.
No, you are there in that truck.
Yes. So, the petitioner and three others. Three others means driver, helper, and one coin.
So all of them are now in custody.
No, my lord, your lordships, by virtue of the your lordships interim order.
This man is in custody since 11 to 2019.
Yes.
Has he ever been released on interim bail?
No. And now I am filing on affidavit, my lord. The wife of the petitioner is filing the affidavit. My lord, the petitioner is also suffering from some black stool issue since June 2003.
No. Any of the co-accused who has been granted interim bail for 3 months?
Yes.
11/2/2019 ମାନେ 4 ବର୍ଷ 5 ମାସ ହେଲା. What is the status of the case now?
As on date of filing of bail application, only 4 witnesses were examined.
What is the total number of witnesses?
Total number of witnesses, my lord, 20, my lord.
You have never been released on interim?
No.
Mr. Tripathi,
Yes, ma'am.
These persons who are the co-accused in this case, they have been granted this interim bail for 3 months because they are detained in custody since 2019.
One is 2019, one is 2020.
Have you furnished a copy of this affidavit to the State Council? And how it can be looked into? Status report ଆର ସପ୍ତାହରେ ଶୁଣିବ. ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, the Land and Council for the petitioner files the bail order copies of 2 co-accused persons along with an affidavit of the wife of the petitioner. It a wife of the petitioner? No?
Yes, ma'am.
Item number 12, which are taken on record. Copy of the affidavit has been served on the Land and Council for the state, who submitted that he has not received the case diary and also instruction about criminal antecedent, if any, against the petitioner. Stop.
My submission, he has no antecedent.
The Land and Council for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner is in judicial custody since
11th of February 2019.
11th of February 2019, and he has instruction that out of how many witnesses have been examined?
20 witnesses. Only 4 witnesses have been.
Out of 20 charge sheet witness, only 4 witnesses have been examined. Status report we call for, usual for the. It is to come next week, file the case before. Yes.
May I pray your lordship in addition to the status report, your lordship may call for a report from the jail because of the health condition of the petitioner.
Acha, from the
affidavit,
it is mentioned in the affidavit that the appellant, that the petitioner is now in Berhampur jail and is suffering from black stool problem since June 2023, and the jail doctor has referred him to Berhampur Medical for further treatment. Let the Learning Council for the state obtain instruction on the aberment taken in the affidavit through the concerned jail superintendent. Free copy of the order be handed over to the Land Council for the state. Mr. Tripathi.
Yes, my lord.
So, petitioner health
Yes,
condition of case diary.
My lord, fixed to 4th of August.
Yes.
I'm grateful.
Item 13.
Yes.
Lordship, may I please? Lordship, in this case, offense is my lord 21C, 305 grams of heroin. Petition in custody since
The status report was called for me.
status report regarding no, my lord, 28 witnesses, only charge has been framed. On last occasion, I had submitted so in earlier
When
BLPL.
you are in custody.
Lordship,
କେବେଠୁ କଷ୍ଟଡିରେ ରହିଲେଣି?
4/3/20 4/3/2020
You are a local man or outside?
No, local. For the
Any criminal antecedents?
Two.
What are those cases?
395 and 506-223. One is 341, 323, 294, 506, 34. Another is 394.
This is your first application?
No, well, earlier bail application, in earlier bail, Lordship has been placed to release on conditional bail for 2 months. And
What is that earlier one?
Lordship, that is BLPL 7346. 7346 order dated 22/7/22 for a period of 2 months, and as per instruction, he surrendered himself in time.
No, you were also granted interim bail earlier.
Yes, my lord. Due to his, though his father is suffering from neuro problem, that is mentioned. Your Lordship has
All right, heard the Land Council for the petition, Land Council for the state. The Land Council for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner was taken into judicial custody in connection with this case on 4/3/2020.
5/3/4 दिया
अच्छा,
4/3
5/3/2020 कर दें. And he was released on interim bail for some time in earlier bail applications. However, after availing the interim bail period, he surrendered at right time. And since in the trial court, except framing of the charge, no witness has been examined, the bail application, the petitioner may be granted interim bail for some more period. As per the order dated such and such, that is 14/7/2023, the Land and Trial Court has submitted the status report, which indicates that though charge has been framed under section 21C and 29 of the NDPS Act, but the case is now posted to trial to 4/8/23 and 5/8/23. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the state opposed the prayer for bail. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the respective parties, the conduct of the petitioner in complying with the earlier orders of the interim bail and further taking into account the status report submitted by the London Trial Court, I am inclined to release the petitioner on interim bail for a period of 3 months.
Let's do interim conditional bail.
3 months bail granted, surrender. Yes, next.
Item 14.
May I please, yours? My 20B2C, my lord, last occasion, Lordship had called for the report regarding the status of trial.
Aila.
Earlier, he was released on bail for a period of 3 months.
Surrender at right time of bail in the interim bail period. No witness has been examined. Kebe rohitile prathame kebe niya gala?
First, he was surrendered on 24/4/2023.
Yeah?
24/4/2023 surrender kala.
No. When you are taken into custody in connection with this case, this is a case of the year
2021.
16/5/21.
16/5/2021. Charge sheet submitted 30th March 2022.
ଆପଣ ଆଗରୁ ଗୋଟେ 3 ମାସ ବେଲ ଯାଇଥିଲେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
20/1/2023 ରେ ସେ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ହେଇଥିଲା
20/1/2023 ରେ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇଥିଲା 24/4/2023 ରେ ସରେଣ୍ଡର କରିଥିଲେ
Heard the London Council for the petition, Land Council for the state. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the petition that the petitioner was taken, petitioner voluntarily surrendered before the London Trial Court on Quebec College surrender
24/4/2023
ନାଇଁ ପ୍ରଥମେ ଯୋଉ ଆରେଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ନା ପ୍ରଥମେ ସରେଣ୍ଡର କଲେ
first time he was released on bail on dated 20/1/2023
first time ଯୋଉ ଆରେଷ୍ଟ ହେଲେ
16/5/2021
16/5/2021 ସେଟା ଆରେଷ୍ଟ ହେଲେ ନା ସରେଣ୍ଡର କରିଥିଲେ
arrest ହେଇଥିଲେ
were taken into judicial custody for the first time on 16/5/2021 ହେଲା he was released on interim bail for a period of 3 months in BLAPL number 5551 of 2021 as per order dated 20/1/2023 and after availing the interim bail period, he surrendered at right time. And that a single witness has been examined in the trial court and therefore the bail application may be favorably considered. Land Council for the state opposed the prayer for bail and submitted that it's a case of seizure of commercial quantity of ganja. Ganja to?
Yes, sir.
Commercial quantity of ganja. And in view of the bar under section 37 of the NDPS Act, the petitioner is not entitled to be released on bail. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the respective parties, the quantity of ganja seized bar under section 37 of the NDPS Act while not inclining to release the petitioner on bail on merit but taking into account the period of detention of the petitioner in judicial custody, and since, as per the report submitted by the Line Trial Court, examination of witnesses has not yet commenced, I am inclined to release the petitioner on interim bail for a period of 3 months. All right.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Disposed of it.
Lord, criminal co-accused item 45 of weekly list.
Yeah.
Co-accused. Another
Kahar sida?
45.
No, counsel is not there.
45 weekly. Then let it come.
Yes.
Item 15.
That is in weekly list. 14.
Ah. Item number 15. Yes.
Your Lordship, my lord. No, this is the third journey of the petitioner before my lord. I'm in custody since 21/7/2019. Your Lordship, by last order dated in BLAPL 6414 of 2022, by order dated 16/9/2022, was pleased to grant me interim bail, though not inclined for regular bail, my lords, for a period of 3 months, wherein I had surrendered, and I have subsequently filed another bail application as the progress in trial has not taken to much an extent. The same PW1, so far as my instructions are, that only one witness out of
That
42.
Previous bail application
Again.
6414 of 2022.
Again.
There you are granted bail for how many months?
3 months, my lord.
3 months.
Again.
When that order was passed and when you surrendered?
My lords, I had the order was passed on 2/9/2022.
2/9/2022. Okay. Then?
My lords, I'm sorry. 16/9/2022 is the order of my lord granting me 3 months interim bail. 16/9/2022.
Yes. Now you surrendered at right time.
My lords.
So now what is the total number of witnesses and how many of them have been examined? Mr. Mahapatra?
Lordship had noted on the last
42 numbers of total witnesses. My lord, the rejection order shows, my lord, only one witness was examined.
Rejection order kebe karo?
Rejection order of
4/3/23.
my lord. Of March
3/2023.
Other material witnesses are there, my lord.
No, we are not granting him interim regular bail. That he also wants this interim bail, but
No, my lords, what I respectfully submit, if your lordship will call for a status report,
the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner last time was granted interim bail for a period of 3 months in BLAPL number 6414 of 2022 as per order dated 16/9/2022, and after availing the same, he surrendered at right time. It is further submitted that out of 42 charge sheet witness, he has received instruction about examination of only one prosecution witness in the trial court. Let a report be called for from the Lion Trial Court relating to the status of the case, number 1. Number 2, whether the petitioner surrendered at right time or not. For such purpose, file be placed before one. Yes.
May I pray the earlier bail applications may kindly be tagged because the deposition copies have all been filed in those applications, my lords.
No, what deposition copy?
My lords, the deposition copy of PW1 that was earlier considered by my lord.
That may
And
be
this case is
available,
based
that may be
entirely on
That is
circumstantial
rejected
evidence, my lords.
Yes. Next.
Grateful, my lords.
Item 16.
16, my lord, the present case is anticipatory bail
Here, my lord, the co-accused has already been released on bail by this court, my lord. Here, the case is allegation of 420. The present petitioner and the co-accused, when they have joined as a junior teacher contractual, they have given a B.Ed certificate which was found to be subsequently forged, my lord.
Yes.
Your lordship has granted bail to the co-accused Ritanjali Meher in ABLPL number 12128 by 2022. There the council had submitted that the proceeding for recovery has been conducted, for which your lordship has last occasion directed the state council and as well as to me to get instruction whether any recovery has been initiated or not. So my instruction is, my lord, from the informant petitioner actually served for 16 months, my lord. From 2018 to that affair, it is mentioned, she had joined on 6/7/2018 and disengaged in 19/11/2019. So 16 months he has served, my lord. So he is voluntarily ready to refund the amount which he has taken, and the lordship to pass necessary order of the co-accused has released. But that amount they will pay some installment or lordship think fit for purpose. 16 ମାସର ଦରମା maybe big amount.
କେତେ amount ନେଇଛି ତାକୁ ଦରମା
My
ହିସାବରେ
lord, it has been, I have received the case diary. My lord, the YEC has called for instruction from the block education officer. That has not been received by him. That only later, my lord, asking
fake certificate ଦେଇକିନି ଚାକିରି ପାଇଲେ
16 months. I count.
16 ମାସର ଦରମା ନେଇଛନ୍ତି. Yes. Is ready and willing to deposit that amount. That's the first condition.
Lordship.
So we but want to know that what is that amount.
Amount, my lord. That I this morning also I contacted with YEC. He had said, Lordship, may pass it over. I had asked him to intimate the BO.
No, that better you
The exact amount of salary he has.
That's a can get it easily. There is no problem. We'll take up on court. Land council. All right, let us take down. We'll land council for the state. Submits that he has received instruction over phone that the concerned IAC has made communication.
That is the letter. That letter I have.
Has received the written instruction from the inspector in charge of
my lord, Khoprakul.
Khoprakul police station.
YEC Khoprakul as well as block education officer Khoprakul.
That intimation has been given to which office?
My lord, block education officer Khoprakul.
Block education officer Khoprakul for furnishing the details of the salary
he has taken.
Received by the petitioner. The land council for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is ready and willing to deposit the entire salary taken by received by the petitioner in view of such state of affair, and he has not received any instruction from the concerned office. Release this matter on 4th of August 2023. The land council for the state shall obtain instruction.
May I pray? No pursuit.
Jari 2023.
Item 17.
May I pray, Lordship?
Filed an application for interim bail, my lord. The present petitioner included case number 294, 341, 323, 506, 448, 354, 34 IPC and 3 SCC Act. And as per the order of the Honorable Court, my lord, the surrender before the Honorable Court bill and a prayer for bail was rejected and inside custody in 13/7/2023, my lord. And in the meantime, mother of the present petitioner died on 25/7/2023, my lord.
So, no, a main bail application and notice जाइनी.
जाइनी. First time. This is first time.
The main bail application, you serve an extra copy of the main bail application. Extra copy of the bail application be served on the Land Council for the state by 31st of July 2023, on receipt of which the same shall be sent to Inspector in charge of Nikiri Police Station, no?
Yeah.
Nikiri Police Station, for its service on the informant, since one of the offenses under 3 SCST Act. Put up this matter, give a date. He will produce the case diary, obtain instruction about the criminal antecedent, if any, as well as written instruction regarding service of notice on the informant. Then I would welcome to IN number 1743 of 2023. This is an application for interim bail on the ground that the mother of the petitioner expired on 25/7/2023. And in order to perform the obsequious ceremony, the presence of the petitioner is very much necessary. The Land Council for the petitioner has annexed a certificate given by the Sarpanch.
Sorry, my lord, the PS member, my lord, Panchayat Samiti member.
By the Panchayat Samiti member in that respect. Now, Panchayat Samiti member of Baro Gram Panchayat. Land Council, ये Mr. महापात्र 25 तारीख तार डेथ हला तमर आज होउची 1 2 3 4
तारीख रे पड़छ
31 तारीख दिन रखुची हां गोटी बोली पुओ तो तणु
regarding genuineness
हां सेटा नै आसु एटा को आनी आसु 35 दिन हां त माटा मर जाई एक राणी गोटे काम कर दो let him verify, the learned judge concerned court will verify through the IIC. If it is found to be correct, he will release on bail. The Land Council for the state submit that he has not obtained instruction on the interim application as well as the document annexed to the interim application. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the respective parties, governments taken in the interim application and document annexed to the application, I am inclined to release the petitioner on interim bail for a period of 2 weeks from the date of release, before accepting on such terms and conditions as the learned court may deem fit and proper. Before accepting the bail bond, the learned trial court shall verify through the inspector in charge of Nikiri police station as to whether the averments taken in the interim application regarding the death of the mother of the petitioner on 25/7/2023 is correct or not. If it is found to be correct, then only bail bond shall be accepted. Yes.
Copy one in course of day.
I disposed of copy in course of the day, and this matter will be taken off, place this matter after 2 weeks, so that he will file the surrender certificate. Okay. For consideration of the bail application on merit.
Item 18.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
My lord. So the officers pointed out probably it will be CRLMC.
So you have to file an IA for.
Yes.
Have you filed it? Yes, Mr. Mahapatra. Officers pointed out that it would be a CRLMC.
Nomenclature.
Right. So nomenclature has to change. IA number so and so. This is an interim application filed by the Land Council for the petitioner in court for change of nomenclature from CRLMP TO to CRLMC, as the stamp reporter has pointed out that against your impugned order is dated 25. Which order you are challenging, Mr. Sharma? Again, the impugned order dated 25/8/2016. CRLMC would be maintainable. Copy of the interim application. Copy of the interim application has been served on the Land Council for the state in court today. Let the IA be registered. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the respective parties, and on perusal of the report of the stamp reporter, I am inclined to accept the prayer made in this application. Accordingly, the CRLMP be re-registered as CRLMC and be placed before the assigned bench. Yes. IA is disposed of.
Item 19.
Last occasion, my lord, has direct.
My lord, the petitioner before your lordship is a juvenile, aged about 14 years. My lord, custodians in juvenile home, your lordship, since 28/1/2023. More than 6 months in custody.
Here, Mr.
My 20B2C. My 20B2C, 31 kg, my lord. In the meantime, one of the co-accused person has been granted.
The third round animal. Earlier it is rejected twice. I have rejected it. So when it was rejected last time, in BLAPL number
5615 of 2021.
Here, how many petitioners are there?
2 persons are there, madam.
Just a minute. One is Sahadev Jena.
Sahadev and Bhagirathi.
Sahadev Jena. And the second one is?
Bhagirathi.
Bhagirathi Jena.
In 5615, Bhagirathi was the petitioner, not Sahadev. But in other case, that is 5615. Yes, they are the other person there. In another case, 6513, another person there.
Okay, so first application was disposed of on 21/12/2021. So charge sheeted under section 302.
302, 307, 325, 294,
assaulted by means of a kotta. Postmortem report indicates sustained 2 head injuries. Cause of death was on account of craniocerebral injury. So that is how the persons who are having no specific overt act, they were granted bail, and your bail application was rejected. So now liberty was granted, perhaps the.
Again.
So what has happened? What is the development made in the
In the
meantime?
meantime, my lord, witnesses, around 12 witnesses have been examined.
Just a minute, sir. 12 witnesses examined. So what they have stated now?
The statement has supported the case.
Where is the deposition copies?
I'll give me. I'll give me.
The Learned Counsel for the petitioner submitted that he has instruction that in the meantime trial has commenced and 12 witnesses have been examined in the trial court and will produce the certified copy of deposition of those witnesses, giving copies thereof to the Learned Counsel for the state list this matter.
1 week after.
11th of August 2023.
In the meantime, status report.
Status report मगेदम 11/8/2023 status report मगाला plus deposition copy file करिवे. Yes.
Item 5.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, this is the second journey of the petitioner, my lord. First was rejected by your lordship in BL APL number 663 of 2021 by order dated 11/8/2021. Your lordship was only pleased to release this petitioner on interim bail for 2 weeks, my lord, to perform the obsequious ceremony of his father.
Okay.
And in this bail application, at that time there are 3 petitioners before your lordship. Here he is the only petitioner, my lord. And my lord, your lordship had directed that after examination of the eyewitnesses to renew the prayer.
Right.
Now, eyewitnesses have been examined, my lord. The main eyewitnesses is Rajesh Biswal, alias Mithun, who is examined as PW 11.
Have you annexed the deposition copy?
Yes, my lord. Annexed 2 series, page 36, my lord. My lordship.
Page 36.
36.
Yes, 36.
My lord. Rajesh Biswal, my lord.
Rajesh Biswal. I know informant Kalpana Bargi. I know the accused persons. I know the deceased Devananda Bargi. On sworn, so the occurrence took place in our village near Chowk. On that day at about so and so, I was going to the shop of one night. By that time, the deceased one was coming. Charts of the deceased shouted why the vehicles are trying in front of his house. All the people also shouted to him and denied him to shout. I tried to settle the matter. Then Pradeep Baji closed his charts up and the people packet. I took them in one. Assault कदा किसी कहला नहीं.
No, my lord.
इतने hostile ही गला.
PW 4 and 5.
For the wife and son, my lord, କହିଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ PW 7 Okula Harpal, he is also turned hostile, my lord. Independent witnesses.
4 and 5.
Custody since 27/2020, my lord.
Huh?
Custody since 27/2020. Okula Varge is PW 7, my lord, page 28.
No, just Mr. this evidence of PW4, Mr.
Yes,
Tripathi.
Yes.
It indicates that 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 persons assaulted the deceased.
Yes.
One is Bulu, Bhajya, Bisi, and Korkeru alias Rohita. This man is.
Kerkeru, my lord. Rajesh.
नहीं बर्तमान ये जो पिटिशनर दी जन अछंदी तांकर किछि निक ना अछि कि समान जनक ना होछि पूरा सहदेव no, it is previous matter.
Kerkeru.
Kerkeru ঠিক আছে। Right, ঠিক আছে। এই ଯୋଉ ବାକି 3 ଜଣଙ୍କ ଭିତରୁ ବେଲ୍ କାହାକୁ ହେଲାଣି?
No, my lord. Anymore.
ବୁଲୁ, ଭଜ,
After examination of eyewitnesses, this petitioner has renewed his prayer, my lord. And your lordship also see the deposition of PW7 Okula Harpal, page 28.
No, what he says that 2 of the witnesses has implicated you and 3 of the co-accused persons specifically in the assault of the deceased. And fact remains that those 4 have, none of them have been released on bail. That is the statement of PW4 and PW5. One is the widow of the deceased and the other is the son. So, a doctor has been examined, PM doctor.
PM doctor has been examined, not examined, my lord.
So, what are the injuries sustained?
Contusions, my lord, and death due to brain hemorrhage. The lordship it all mentioned in the last order, my lord.
Last order means
BLFL 63 of 2021. And the wife and son of the deceased have also told that this Mithun interfered, my lord, Rajesh Bispal. Mithun interfered, Mithun has seen all this, they have, my lord, stated in the deposition. The postmortem report, my lord, page 3 of the lordship's order, earlier order, which indicates that there are number of contusions noticed on different parts of the body of the deceased. The cause of death was on account of brain hemorrhage.
In the cross-examination, this PW4 has stated that
I cannot say who assaulted which articles.
Color diyor. Where is that line?
My lord, one from the bottom, my lord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 line, my lord.
There is PW4's evidence. Just a minute.
I cannot say who assaulted which articles, that is stone, brick, and thenga.
Yeah, in the chief examination,
My lord, he has stated that Rajesh Bispal Mithun gave him water, then he was shifted my father from the roof to our house.
brick piece, stone, and thenga were used to assault the deceased by 4 persons, right? So that is the evidence of PW4.
My lord.
Now, what is the evidence of PW5? The widow of the deceased.
My lord.
Same thing.
Same thing. But in cross-examination, she has also stated, my lord, I cannot say the accused persons who hold the materials in their hands. I had not seen the accused persons who beat how many blows to my husband.
No, I'm
Mithun came and gave water to my husband.
I'm on PW5's evidence. Come to the 3rd line of paragraph 2. At about 7 p.m., my husband, along with so and so, returned from the site. See you chatta loko na koila.
Bhojo, Bulu, BC, Kirkeri.
No, pushed and pulled my husband.
My lord.
when my son saw them, asked them why they pushed and pulled his father, the accused persons assaulted my son. Hearing holla, I came out of the house and I tried to rescue my son. They also assaulted me and dragged my sari and so on. So, Mr. Tripathi,
Yes.
PW5 says that it was simply push and pull. That is how the deceased sustained the injury. So, on the other hand, the son has stated that
No, that thereafter he is stating. Thereafter, that line after.
Let us see that.
Then my husband went to the rooftop.
Just a minute. Let me see that. Just PW.
Then my husband went to the rooftop to sleep due to summer season. After half an hour, all the accused person came to our rooftop and beaten my husband by means of thenga, chappal, bricks, pieces, for which my husband became senseless.
So you are in custody since when?
27/2020. 3 years already.
How many criminal antecedents you have?
Antecedents.
Mr. Tripathi?
Antecedents.
Are the learned counsel for the petitioner, learned counsel for the state? The learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner is in judicial custody since 20/7/2020, and when earlier he approached this court for bail in BLAPL number 63 of 2021, taking into account the statement of the eyewitnesses, the bail application was rejected. Eyewitnesses and post-mortem report finding, the bail application was rejected. However, liberty was granted to the petitioner to renew the prayer for bail after examination of such eyewitnesses in the trial court. The Land Council further submits that in the meantime, in the trial court, as many as 12 witnesses have been examined. And one independent witness, namely Rajesh Biswa, has been examined as PW11, and he has not supported the prosecution case. The Land Council further submits that though the related witnesses to the deceased, like his wife and son, have stated in an omnibus manner regarding the assault on the deceased by means of brick piece, stone, and thenga. I've stated like this. Therefore, the bail application may be favorably considered. The Learned Council for the state opposed the prayer for bail, placed the evidence of PW 4 and 5. So also the post-mortem report. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the respective parties, since the petitioner is in judicial custody for more than 3 years by now, and trial has progressed, material witnesses have been examined, and the Learned Council for the state has not pointed out any criminal antecedent against the petitioner. I'm inclined to reconsider the prayer for bail and direct the petitioner to be released on bail. Allowed.
Grateful, my lord.
Item 6.
May I please, your lordship? I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Ponda, my lord.
Yes.
The petitioner is in custody since 8/1/2020 in the alleged offense under section 21C and 29 of the NDPS Act.
21C, 29.
29 of the NDPS
Commercial quantity brown sugar.
Act. Lordship.
Yes.
Your last occasion, your lordship has called the status report.
No, this is your first one application or earlier rejected?
Earlier rejected, and in the meantime, the petitioner has been released on interim bail for 3 months.
Which is that order?
That order is not with me, but in the certificate I have.
No, that is perhaps that order is 5536. 5536
of 2020.
Okay, okay. Yes, 3 months bail granted. So you availed and surrendered at right time.
Meantime, right time.
Now, what is the status now? अच्छा, PW7 cross examination ପାଇଁ ରହିଛି. Okay, it is mentioned that all the prosecution witnesses, that is 15 in number, as per the list submitted by the prosecution, have been examined except the IO. And thereafter you filed some recall application. Okay, that is for PW7. Last witness is examined on Swanson. All right, let me obtain instruction whether you surrender. Have you got the surrender certificate to show that you are surrendered at right time?
Right time, but at present I have not that.
All right, the Land and Counsel for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner was granted interim bail for a period of 3 months in BLAPL number 5536 of 2022 as per order dated 15/11/2022. And after availing the same, he surrendered at right time. Since the Land and Counsel for the petitioner is not producing any documentary proof in that respect, let instruction be obtained. Let a report be called for. Let a report be called for from the Land and Trial Court regarding such submission. For such purpose, file be placed before so and so. Okay. The matter to be listed next week, 4th of August 23. Honest.
Item 7.
Yes, Mr. Kuntia.
Lordship, can see the order dated 19/5/2020. Lordship called for the status report. This is the third journey of the petitioner. Earlier it was
Yeah, just a minute. Status report at flag K. Okay. That is in connection to submit that charge could not be framed due to want of C report and material objects, in spite of taking sincere steps by this court for obtaining C report. Case stands to it. So, Mr. Tripathi, a 302 case and of 2020 that is in the Sessions Court since long. And the charge could not be framed because the you are not producing the material objects and also the C report. And instruction has been given by the Land and Trial Court, Additional Session Judge Koraput, to the Dasmanpur Police Station IIC to take steps immediately to produce the C report from RFSL Barampur. So just obtain instruction whether he has in the meantime obtained the same and produced before, because this report is dated 5/6/23. In the meantime, 1 month and some days have been passed. So might have produced, if not produce it, otherwise the RFSL authority will be directed to appear. when it was rejected last time,
that is 11 to 20.
right?
Thereafter, he also granted 3 months interim bail, and he has surrendered his right.
No. When you are granted interim bail, in which application?
My lord, 16/9/2022.
3816
of 22.
3816 order ta dekh.
Order dated 16/9/2022.
That you have complied with.
Yes, sir.
Let 8 the London Council for the petitioner submits that last time when the petitioner approached this court for bail in BLAPL number 3816 of 2022 by order dated 16/9/2022, he was directed to be released on interim bail for a period of 3 months.
Right.
And after availing the same, the petitioner surrender at right time. Then you write, peruse the status report dated 5/6/2023, submitted by the London Trial Court, from which it appears that the inspector in charge of Dasmantpur police station has been directed to produce the C report as well as material objects for hearing on the point of charge. Let the London Council for the State obtain instruction from the inspector in charge of Dasmantpur police station as to whether he has collected the C report as per the direction of the London Trial Court and produced the same or not. Similar instructions shall be obtained in respect of the material objects. The matter be listed 4 तारिख रखिबे मिस्टर एती तो आनिबे 8 सप्ताह रे all right. The matter be listed on 4th of August 2023. A free copy of the order be handed over to the London Council for the state. Yes.
Item 8. May I please, ma'am? Which is subsequent bail application of your lordships.
Yeah.
Petitioner released on bail by your lordships order in BLAPL number 5336/2021 for period of 3 months. Thereafter, he has surrendered on the scheduled date and date. The annexure to which may surrender certificate mind. Page 15.
Surrender at right time.
Right time. Page 15 mind surrender certificate annexure 2.
That is 9/3/23.
Minor. Petition in custody minor on 22/6/2020. In the meantime, 2 charges submitted against the 3 accused persons, including the petitioner on 16/12/2020, and out of 3, 2 accused persons released on bail by the order of this honorable. And the order also bail order also supplied to the lordships and my lord and friend also. State. In the meantime, I know out of my instruction, out of 20 charged witnesses, only 4 witnesses were examined last 19th and 20th of this month.
Yes, Mr. Tripathi, 3 ମାସ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆ ହେଇଥିଲା ବେଲ୍, ତାପରେ କରିକିନି ସରେଣ୍ଡର ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ସରେଣ୍ଡର ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ 9/3/2023 ର, କିନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ତାପରେ କିଛି ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରେସ ନାହିଁ। ତାପରେ 20 ତାରିଖରେ ବେଲ୍ ମୁଭ କଲେ, ଦେନ୍ thereafter he has come. Is a local man.
Minor local man, no antecedents.
Are the land and council for the petitioner and council for the state? The land council for the petitioner submitted that when the order to the bathroom. (5336)
Minor 5336.
When the petitioner approached this court for bail in earlier in BLAPL number 5336 of 2021. As per order dated 6/12/2022, he was granted interim bail for a period of 3 months. And after availing the same, the petitioner surrendered at right time. The surrender certificate has been surrender certificate kodala. It on C case. Surrender certificate has been annexed to the application. It is further submitted that out of 20 charge sheet witnesses, 20 charge sheet witnesses, 4 witnesses have been examined. Period the report furnished by the status report furnished by the Land and Trial Court. Considering the submission made by the Land Council for the respective parties, the period of detention of the petitioner in judicial custody, the conduct of the petitioner in complying with the earlier order of interim bail, and the slow progress of the trial. Again, 3 months bail granted, disposed of. Yes.
Item 9.
Mr. Mishra. Not there. Leave it next.
Item
To make a mention, my lord, item number 25 wants to withdraw. I have filed a memo.
Yes.
In this case, petition is in the custody from the 9th February 23. But the
Is it your first application or earlier rejected?
My lord, not earlier rejected. Earlier 2 cases, my lord, and 1 case is just separate affair. is allowed by the my lord Justice P. Nursing, my lord, and it's a, two days two affair. One day is 13, another is 15.
No, I'm not on that. Mr. Mishra, the standing order is that whosoever which judge has disposed of the first bail application, it has to go to him. Since I have not rejected your bail application earlier, if another bench has disposed of the first bail application of any other accused, it has to go to that bench.
No, my lord. Two affair, separate affair. Man, same person, separate affair.
There is a standing order that where these bail matters are to be heard. Now, in this, you said that this is your first application.
Yes, my lord.
Right?
Yes.
So, but some of the co-accused persons have been released on bail.
No, all the co-accused are released on bail and court below.
Acha. This court, none of the BLAPL has been filed in connection with this case.
No, my lord. I have searched, my lord. No.
Just a minute. Let me see. You see, one bail application is there before me. That is BLAPL number 4232 of 2021. The accused name is Jiten Kumar Suna. And that is in connection with this particular case. Which bench has disposed of that case? Bhar karo. এইটা ମୁଁ କେତେ ନମ୍ବର କହିଲି 4232 of 2021 ବା ଜଣା ପଡୁନି କଣ ଏସବୁ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ କହିଲା these are the duties of the stamp reporter. They are to point out that which judge has disposed of so that it can be sent. ଆମେ ସବୁଦିନ ତାକୁ ଖୋଜିବୁ Yes, Justice Narsim has disposed of on 11th April 2022. Lekhun, since this is the first bail application of the petitioner, Rohit Bariha. However, it appears that one of the co-accused, Jiten Suna's bail application was disposed of in BLAPL number 4232 of 2021 by Honorable Justice B. Narsim. Date takeve on 11th April 2022. In view of the standing order number so and so, dated so and so, list this matter before the mate dioni seta eta gote rakha heidaba eiti hala. Yes. Appropriate bench. Yes.
Item 11.
Look, item number 11, my lord, I was checking up, it was earlier disposed of by Justice B. Nursing.
माने नहीं आउ गोटे कंडीशन होची मु आकु रिजेक्ट करन थिबी यार
नहीं my lord, your lordship may see bail number 184
first Mr. Bose ये जो petitioner Nikhil Kumar,
yes,
whether he has filed,
yes,
so
yes,
then I have disposed.
No, my lord,
Then, okay.
Justice Nursing, I have annexed that order.
Okay, what is that number?
My lord, one is 1843 of 2021.
That number is not there.
Yes, my lord. Just now I checked up and found
1843.
43 of 2021.
All right, the Mr. Bose Land Council appearing for the petition. See, 1843 of
1843 of 2021 and 11474 of 2022. That order I have annexed, my lord.
Justice B.
The other one, my lord, it was not within my knowledge. So
B. Nursing appropriate bench. Yes, next.
The first one was not within my knowledge, my lord.
No, it's all right. I have mentioned it and it has to go there.
My lord.
Item 12.
Please, your lords.
Yes.
My lord, including the present bail application, this is one the fifth one, my lord.
No. Earlier bail application disposed of by me or any other bench?
My lord, dispose all the bail applications.
Then it's all right. So, when your last bail application was disposed of? That number is, what is that number?
That is number, my lord. For BLAPL number 4710, 2023.
471023 is the present case.
My lord, sorry, my lord. 8617. 8617.
Where is that order date?
2022.
Order bar karo. Are connected file hoji bra.
My lord, I have
just a minute.
Order in my hand, my lord.
No, it's all right. Okay, as it appears, you are granted.
My lord, that order is annexed 2, my lord. Page 18.
All right. That is now in available with me. You are granted interim bail for a period of 3 months.
Yes, my lord.
And that order is dated 15/12/2022.
Yes, my lord.
Right?
Yes.
Did you avail that bail order?
Yes, my lord.
And you surrendered at right time?
Yes, my lord. Yes.
What is the status of the case now?
Now, my lord, my lord.
Since when you are taken into custody on 17/9/2020?
Yes, my lord.
So, status report has been called for in this case. A report from the special judge board not received. ये मगे दियो रिपोर्ट status report देखिए ना, it will come next week. It was called for means on the previous date.
My lord, may I submit?
Yes.
My lord, BLAPL number 8617 2022. Last disposed bail application. My lord is given a liberty to surrender before, to move a fresh bail application before the Law Court below. But the Law Court below, without considering that, simply reject my bail application. That's why
it's all right. That's why you have come. Question, I just want to know that what is the status of the case. You are not producing the certified copy of the order sheet. So that status report was called for by which order?
My lord.
10/5/23.
10/5/23. Just let them do. Even though the status report was called for as per order dated 10/5/2023, but a note has been placed that the report has not been received. Register Judicial shall do the needful to send reminder to the concerned court for submitting the status report if already not received. Matter will be placed on 4th of August 23. It will come next Friday. 204. Non-habeas move dismissed करथिली for non-prosecution. Then
here is my query, Lord. Only 2 witnesses have been examined.
Restoration made
Since
2nd May 2022
अरे तापर कौन है मु इटा फाइनली डिस्पोज ऑफ कली ना नहीं 8204 ऑर्डरटा देखिलो आछियो कोनडा 22/2023 रे अच्छा
तापर अगेन मूव कलो दिनो को तापर आछो
okay so now this is item number 14 BLFPL 5533 2023 what is the date of custody
Lord 7/1/2021
7/1/21
Lord
what are the offenses under which charge sheet submitted
Lord charge sheet has been submitted Lord Lord 21C and 29 of NDPS Act
21C
Lord
and 29
Lord
so brown sugar commercial quantity
Lord that is there 1 kg 281 grams
so you are in by what mode you are carrying that
it is riding the motorcycle Lord pillion rider escaped from the place I was riding the motorcycle Lord
yes
here Lord
carrying the brown sugar on his back in a bag.
How do you get over 37
Lord here my query Lord since Lord 522 no witness examined only 2/5/22 2/5/2022 only 2 witnesses have been examined
what is the total number of witnesses
Lord
is it a PR or it's a PS case that means
STF case
okay
the Lord STF case Lord
24
Lord for nothing Lord it is delayed
no, it's all right out of, you mean to say out of 24 charge sheet witnesses
Lord,
only two witnesses have been examined
since 1 year Lord no witness Lord
status report was called for or not
no
Lekon. The learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner is in judicial custody since 7/1/21 and out of 24 charge sheet witnesses only 2 witnesses have been examined and since 2/5/2022 not a single witness has been examined status report we called for matter we placed on 4th August 23 yes
item 15
may I please your lordship I'm in receive mood hello hat puri
ये सियाड़े जाइछो भारी सियाड़े को
नहीं वो अच्छे
yes
yes my lord this is the second
he is not there
my lord I have annexed the bail application which has been allowed by your lordship entire thing has been depicted page 12 of my brief my lord. The present petitioner along with others
yes Mr. Tripathi
CD required Lord CD is not there
what is the offense here 302
I have annexed the order passed by your lordship can pause a moment see the page 12 of my brief
no it's all right but it's a 302 case he is not
yes,
having the case diary
entire thing has been depicted in your lordship's order in respect of the co-accused
that's all right but whether you stand on the similar footing or not that is to be verified by him with reference to the case diary how can he find
because in respect of other has been granted bail other co-accused persons they have been granted bail your lordship I am placing
all right it will come next week Mr. Das it will come next week the learned counsel for the state submits that he has not yet received the case diary and the matter may be taken off a week after list this matter whether it will be listed on 4th or 11th Mr.
11th
all right 11/8/2023 yes
CD is available in connected case. I have annexed that order passed by your lordship.
Mr. He say that CD may be available in the connected case verified. Yes. Yes.
Item 16.
So if I may please your lordship, my lord, before I start my arguments, my lord, inadvertently this certificate has not been given with regards to the earlier rejection, my lord. But
Yeah.
I'm giving the copy of your lordship's last order.
No. Whether this petitioner's bail application was
Yes.
dealt by me or
Yes, your lordship, by your lordship, my lord.
what is that number?
My lord, I've just given the order copy. That is 3635 of 2020. That is the this.
No, that is there. It is
Yeah,
now
lordship.
before me. So it's 394, 397, 302, 25, 27 answered. Custody in so-and-so. FIR lodged against unknown persons. You were arrested on the basis of the confession or statement of accused. Then you confessed on easy information. Weapon of offense, which is a gun, was recovered from the position of now clinching. Okay, what is the state submitted? Oh, there are 16 number of criminal antecedent against the petition. Those cases are of different police stations. So that was the reason why your bail application was rejected, and direction was given way back in 2021, February 21, that trial to be expedited and petitioner is at liberty to renew the prayer after examination of the material witnesses.
Your lordship.
So what is the status of the
My
case
lord,
now?
only one witness, that is an official witness, constable, has been examined, and he has been examined on 16/9/2022. Out of 23 charge sheet witnesses, only one witness has been examined.
23 1, and you are in custody since?
I'm in custody since 24/10/2019, taken in remand on 30/11/19.
24/10, no, remand taken in this case?
Yes, remand on 30/11/19.
30/11?
Yeah, lordship, as per the charge sheet, my lord.
All right, status report was called for here. First time it has come. Took down. That the Land Council for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner was taken on remand in this case on 30/11/2019, and in the earlier bail application of the petitioner, this court, while rejecting the same, directed give liberty to the petitioner to renew the prayer for bail after examination of material witnesses in the London trial court, but only out of 23 charge sheet witnesses, only one witness has been examined. Let status report be called for, matter be placed on 4th August 20. Yes.
Gratefully, lordship.
Item 17.
May I please, your lordship? This is the third round litigation. During the course of trial, the petitioner was upheld an interim bail and he was voluntarily surrendered before the trial court. In the meantime,
earlier I have dealt with the bail application. Earlier I have dealt the bail application.
In respect of the other co-accused along with the present petitioner.
Okay.
And other co-accused have already released on bail by this court.
No. What is the earlier bail application number of the present petitioner?
My lord, I have mentioned.
You have mentioned
My lord, BLAPL number 197 of 22 and another is BLAPL number 12629 of 2022.
The latest one, I think it is 12629 of 2022.
My lord, and co-accused.
Just a minute. Let me see that order. 126 Dion.
Surrender order during the
se jota mu aguru ye karthili 1 2 eiguta age dio mu to buha kon thari galo 12629 the order tan eta hochi 12629
of 22. Interim bail was granted. ठीक है ना 1 to 6
ଯୋଉଟା ଦବା କଥା ସେଇଟା ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ଅନ୍ୟ ଗୁଡା କଣ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି? 2022 ଅର୍ଡରଟା ଦେଖ। ଆରେ ସେଇଟା ନୁହେଁ କଣ କପି 3rd February 23 ହଁ that is the view ରେ ମାରିଲେ ଆସିବ। ଉପରକୁ ଉଠାଅ। ହଁ ମାନେ उठा So you are granted 3 months interim bail in that case, right? After availing, he was surrendered.
Surrender. In the meantime, the co-accused stands in the similar footing have already released on bail by this court.
Okay.
I am stands in the similar footing. PW12, your lordship, dealt with the order passed in BLAPL number 11606 of 22.
No, those things, perhaps when I considered this bail application on merit, all those things were placed and I rejected it on merit and granted you interim bail for 3 months.
My lord.
By that time, how many witnesses have been examined?
At that time, only 7.
नहीं बैक करो बैक ऑडियो ऑडियो 4 witnesses have been examined by that time.
My lord. In the meantime, 19 witnesses have been examined.
All right, you give the deposition copy then.
I have already annexed the depositions copy as Annexure 3 series.
Wait. Annexure 3 series?
Not
2 series?
2 series, sorry, madam.
Okay, Mr. Tripathi, you have got the deposition copies with you?
Yes, madam.
So, this man name is Kedu alias Sukant Kumar Behra.
Yes.
So, anybody has stated anything against him?
No. Our star witness PW12.
PW12.
He is injured.
Let us come to that straight.
38.
PW12. Okay, I got it. 12 has drawn hostile.
Yes.
Sumi Pradhan.
Madam.
So by till date, any witness
have never stated anything against the president.
All are hostile.
All right, heard the learned counsel for the petitioner and counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner was taken into judicial custody in connection with this case on
26/9/2020.
Luckily, he was granted interim bail in BLAPL number
12629 of 2022, had order dated
3/2/2023. And after availing the same, he surrendered at right time. files the surrender certificate which is taken on record. The Land Council further submits that in the meantime, in the trial court, how many witnesses have been examined?
19 witnesses.
19 witnesses have been examined, and none of them has stated anything against the petitioner. And in view of the change in the circumstances, the bail application may be favorably reconsidered. Land Council for the state, after going through the deposition copies of the witnesses which are annexed to this bail application as annexure 2 series, fairly submits that none of the witnesses have stated anything against the petitioner. Considering the submission nature of evidence adduced so far in the trial court, since none of them has implicated the petitioner, and period of detention of the petitioner in judicial custody, conduct of the petitioner in complying with the earlier order of interim bail, I am inclined to release the petitioner on bail. Allowed.
Item 18.
Yes, Mr. Dwivedi.
I am appearing, Lordship.
Yes.
The petitioner is in custody since 3/11/2022, Lordship. Alleged offense is under section 394 of.
Again, tell me the date once again. Custody date 3.
Custody date is 3/11/2022.
Charge sheet offense is
394 of the IPC. In this case, Lordship.
How many cases you have got?
2 cases. Lordship.
6.
Hmm.
6 criminal antecedents.
So, file comprehensive affidavit. Have you take the case numbers and Land Council for the state on verification of the case diary submits that there are as many as 6 criminal antecedents against the petitioner. Let the Land Council for the petitioner obtain instruction in respect of such antecedents and file a comprehensive affidavit relating to the status of such cases. You file it by next week. List this matter on 11th of August 2023.
May I submit one thing, Lordship?
Yes.
In Annex of 3, I have annexed the document. Co-accused already has been released on bail.
I do not know you are. I am
I will
first file that affidavit. We'll see that. Yes, next.
Item 19.
Same accused, na?
Lordship.
This Tukuna showing. Okay,
Item
same.
19 is
Same order.
Same accused.
Item 20.
May I please, your Lordship?
Yeah.
My lord, the petitioner is custody since 1/3/2023, my lord.
Just a minute. 1/3.
2023.
Yes. Is it the first application?
Yes, my lord. First application.
And just a minute. It appears so many bail application number has been given.
Yes, my lord.
It has been disposed of by some other bench.
Yes, one disposal, your lordship.
No, earliest one.
No, all the 4 co-accused were granted bail, my lord.
अरे बाबा तादिर सबुठु प्रथम ऑर्डर टा कोटा जो जज प्रथम ऑर्डर टा परिथिबे सेही जज को पाकू जीवो तेणु जो को-अक्यूज्ड माने बेल ले जाइछंती तादिरु प्रथम ऑर्डर टा को जज पास करछंती कोन एंड सेटा केते नंबर
Your lordship first bail application.
306 I'm
21/4/2023.
दे दियो देखो Oh, injured or sustained simple injury.
Yes, ma'am.
Discharge from the hospital, that is the submission made by the State Council. Yes, Mr. Tripathi. Heard the learned counsel for the petitioner and counsel for the state. Considering the submission made by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner is in judicial custody since 1/3/2023. Baki aake jaje lekhai chi lekhibe and that similarly situated co-accused has been granted. Mr. Chand, Manas Kumar Chand, not there.
Pass over, my lord. Pass over.
Pass over. Okay. Yes. Next.
Item 23.
Here, my lord, last occasion, my lord, called for the status report as because the petitioner custody since, my lord, 29/9
What is the order dated when I called for the status report? Okay, that is 23/6/23.
Yes.
The status report has come. "21 charge sheet witnesses, 10 witnesses have been examined.
Yes.
So you are taken into custody on 29/9/2020.
Yes.
So
Interim bail,
how many times you have gone on interim bail?
That is my running page 34. The accused,
34.
Yes, ma'am. And voluntarily surrender on ethic after availing the interim bail as per the direction of the Honorable Koti Ethara Jaitiri. BLAPL number 4120.
4120.
Case 30, Lordship.
34 is accused voluntarily surrender on 20/12/2022 after availing the interim bail, right? Yes, Mr. Mahapatra. He's a local man.
Yes, ma'am.
Kandamar. Are the learned counsel for the petitioner and counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner was taken into judicial custody in connection with this case on 29/9/2020 and he was released on interim bail as per the orders of this court dated 36/2022 in BLAPL number 4120 of 2020. And after availing the same, he surrendered at right time. The Land Council further submits that there is no such progress in the trial and therefore the petitioner may be granted interim bail for some further period. The Land Trial Court has submitted the status report from which it appears that out of 21 charge sheet witnesses, 10 witnesses have been examined. Land Council for the state has no serious objection for grant of interim bail as the petitioner is a local man and he has not flouted the terms and conditions of the earlier interim bail order. Considering the submission, so and so 3 months bail granted. Yes, next.
Item 24.
May I please?
Yes, Mr. Panda.
My lord, the
Last bail application.
no, this is second bail application.
Earlier one is
Earlier one is, my lord, BLAPL 428 of 22. 428 of 2022.
Have you got that copy of that order?
Order copy ଅଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ଏ କେସ୍ ରେ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଟା ଆପଣ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ କରିଛନ୍ତି।
No. This particular accused, I have rejected it once.
केस नंबर फास्ट एप्लीकेशन टा मु हाइलाइट जोडा करछ एटा अपन फास्ट डिस्पोज करछ आ ये प्रेजेंट पेटिशनर व्हिच रहछ
4018.
हां आपण 2021 रे डिस्पोज करछन मु
अच्छा एटा देखि जंदी
हां मार्क करछ
नहीं ठीक अछि
प्रेजेंट पेटिशनर 428 of 2022 8/7/22 रे जस्टिस शशिकांत मिश्र पर व्हिच रहछ
ତାହେଲେ ସେଇଟା ସେଠିକି ଯିବ ନା ଆଉ।
ସେ ନାଇଁ ଇଏ ଯୋଉ ରିସେଣ୍ଟ ଡିସିସନ ଅନୁସାରେ
ନାଇଁ ନା ରିସେଣ୍ଟ କଣ ଯଦି ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କି ୱିଡ୍ରନ୍ ହେଇଥିବ ସେଇ ଲୋକଟାର ତାହେଲେ ସେ ସେଠିକି ଯିବ।
ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ ସେ
ଆଉ ବାକି ଯେତିକ ଫାଇଲ ହବ ସିଏ ଆସିବ ଇଏକୁ ଏଇଆ କୁହାଉଛି ନା ଏଇ ଆଉ ହଁ
ସେ ପ୍ରଧାନ ଜାଣି
ହଁ
ଅନୁସାରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ
ସେମ୍ ଏଫଆଇଆର ରେ ମନେକର ମୁଁ ଆଗରୁ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରିଛି ବା ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ କରିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଆକ୍ୟୁଜ ର ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଟାଇମ ଆସିଲେ ମୋରି ପାଖରେ ଆସିବ ନା ଆଉ।
ନାଇଁ 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 ନାଇଁ
ଆଉ?
I mean pardon I'm clarifying in my experience ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ବେଲ୍ ଟେ 3 ମାସ ଇଣ୍ଟରି ବେଲ୍ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ବେଲ୍ ଟା ଜଷ୍ଟିସ ପାଣିଗ୍ରାହୀ କରିଥିଲେ ଚିଫ ଜଷ୍ଟିସ ଏଣ୍ଡୋର୍ସମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଲେ ଜଷ୍ଟିସ ପାଣିଗ୍ରାହୀ ଯେହେତୁ ସେଇ ପିଏସ୍ ର ଫାଷ୍ଟ କେସ୍ ଯୋଉଟା ସେ ଡିଲ୍ ହବ ପ୍ରଧାନ ଜାଣି ଅନୁସାରେ
Just a minute. All the bail application on while scrutinizing a bail application under section 439 shall be stamp reporting verify whether bail application arranging or disposed of earlier. Stamp reporter shall indicate the dates of disposal of the earlier bail application along with the names who decided the subsequent bail application, including will be listed before the honorable judge who at the earliest decided any of the earlier bail application on. ଏଇଟା ଟିକେ କ୍ଲିୟର ହୁଏ ଏଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ମତେ କାହିଁ ମନେକର ମୁଁ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରିଛି ଇଟ୍ ସୁଡ୍ କମ୍ ବିଫୋର ମି ଅନ୍ୟ ଯୋଉ ଆକ୍ୟୁଜଡ ଆସିବେ ସେତେବେଳେ ରୋଷ୍ଟର ଯଦି ବି ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଥିବ ଯିଏ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଡିଲ୍ କରିଥିବ ସେଠିକି ଯିବ ଦିସ୍ ମିନ୍ସ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ କାରଣ ଦେयर ଇଜ ଏ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଲଜ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଯିଏ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ କରିଛି ବେଲ୍ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ अर्लियर रिजेक्ट କରିଛି ତାରି ପାଖକୁ ଯିବ ସୋ ଏଇ ଆସ୍ପେକ୍ଟ ଟାକୁ ବୁଝି ଦିଅ ବୁଝିଦେଇ ଇଟ୍ ୱିଲ୍ କମ୍ ନେକ୍ସଟ ୱିକ୍ ହେଲା यार ये जो accused प्रथमे जो बेल एप्लीकेशन टा ଦେଇଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ note place कर दो आप लोग it is Mr. Pandas submitted that the first bail application in connection with this case that is Urkel PS case number 91 of 2020 was disposed of by me in the case of Ajay Mandal versus State of Orissa in BLAPL number 4018 of 2020 as for order dated 2/2/2021. However, the petitioner's bail application was disposed of as withdrawn. Should have withdrawn it, in BLAPL number 428 of 2022 as per order dated 8/7/2022 by Honorable Justice Sasikant Mishra. The registry shall obtain instruction and place the matter before appropriate bench. যদি মোফাইর হবো মতে পঠাই দেবো না সেটি পঠাইবে হবো নিও এই লাইনটা এটা কিন্তু ক্লিয়ার হয়ে যাও সেটি এই গোটে এটি গোটে যদি সেইটা নুহে তাহলে ইরেসপেক্টিভ অফ ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍ଡ ୟୁଜ କରିଥିଲେ ଭଲ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ଯେ ଯିଏ ବି ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରୁ ଆଗରୁ ସବସିକ୍ୱେଣ୍ଟ ବେଲ୍ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଯେତିକ ଫାଇଲ ହବ ପ୍ରଥମ ଯିଏ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ କରିଥିବ ସେଇଠିକି ଯିବ କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା ଟିକେ କ୍ଲିୟର ଆସୁନି ଓକେ ନେକ୍ସଟ it will come your date ଟା verify କରି ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ତ ଯୋଉ 2/2/21
ଦିଟା ଥାଉଛି ଅର୍ଡର
yes yes କୋଉ ନମ୍ବର ଦେଖିଲେ
item 26
call the matters is not there
item 27
My lord, I may be permitted to press this matter on behalf of PK Deo. My lord, here that is the anticipatory bail application was disposed of by this honorable court and the present petitioner could not surrender in time. For that reason, my lord, he has filed once an application for extension of time and your lordship was pleased to allow the application. Thereafter, my lord, due to some sort of serious illness, he could not surrender. For that reason, my lord, he has filed this application for a short date to surrender and that is the last chance, my lord, he will surrender, my lord, in time.
এটা on second
My
application.
lord, that is the second application.
So that means you have flouted the court order twice.
First, my lord.
First flight flouted, four weeks time granted.
Yeah.
Again extension sought for, extension was
Yes,
granted.
my lord.
That was flouted. Now this is the third time
Yes,
you
sir.
have come up.
My
Deposit something in the High Court Bar Association Welfare Fund.
My lord.
Deposit 5,000, you deposit and come.
5,000, my lord. I have
The-
to obtain instruction, my lord.
Obtain instruction. It will come next week, yes. Yes, next
My
matter.
lord, 1,000.
Item 28.
Lordship, my lord. 1,000.
No, twice he has
My lord,
he has
sorry, my lord.
flouted the order of the
My lord, that is right, my lord. For that
Yes.
reason, my lord, I am extremely sorry.
All
My lord, 2,000, my lord, I will convince him that he
the IA number so and so. This is an application for extension of time to surrender. It appears that the bail application was disposed of on such and such day, giving 4 weeks time to surrender. That order was extended so and so. But the petitioner has not surrendered within that time. After perusing the grounds taken so and so, the time is extended till August.
2 weeks.
August 11th is the last date.
Obliged.
11th August 2023. The rest part of the order so and so, subject to deposit of rupees 2,000 in the at a co-local bar. That deposit
My lord, that is the, my lord, Binjarpur case that pending before the Lord and STGM Jaspur.
No. এটা কোটি টু Binjarpur, no?
Again,
So
Binjarpur
Jajpur.
PS case.
So Jajpur bar deposit rupees 2,000 in the Advocates Welfare Fund in Jajpur bar. Okay. The surrender will be accepted subject to verification of the deposit slip by the learned SDGM. Yes.
My lord, item 186, that petitioner has already been acquitted. So I want to
Just a minute. Which one?
186 withdrawal, my lord, or withdraw, because he has already been acquitted.
186 disposed of as we. Sure.
Item 254, I am for the wife, my lord. He has not.
Item 30 I forgot.
Next week in supplementary list, my lord.
Item 30 টা খালি withdraw.
30, Mr. Mahapatra, Mr. Withdraw the application. Disposed of as withdrawn.
My lord, I may be pardoned, my lord.
254 may be taken off, my lord. Supplementary list, my lord. I am for the wife, my lord. He has not giving maintenance money, my lord.
My lord, I may be pardoned, my lord. Item 228 may be withdrawn, my lord.